I'm fighting for my breath, and there's one truth I must confess before it's too late. Under the burning sky of silence, where the dunes whisper secrets the world never hears, I stand with dust on my hands, and a storm rising quietly in my chest. They say a leader's heart must stay steady, but even a prince feels the wind tremble sometimes. Tonight, I am fighting for my breath, not against darkness, but against the weight of words unspoken. For there is one truth, sitting like a falcon on my shoulder, restless, refusing to wait before it takes flight. I walk through the desert of expectations, through shadows of fear, through the noise of voices that tell me what I should be, not who I truly am. Still, my steps remain firm, for I was raised by horizons, not by limits. Every breath I gather feels borrowed from a moment I haven't yet lived. Every heartbeat wants to break into confession, to release the truth I kept hidden behind duty's veil. So listen, before the sun sets on my hesitation, before silence steals the chance to speak, before it is too late to honor the voice within me, know this: I am not afraid to rise again. I am not afraid to lose what was never mine. I am not afraid to stand alone. If the truth chooses me as its final rider, let the desert carry my words. Let the wind remember them. Let the world understand that even the strongest hearts need a moment to breathe. For I am fighting for my breath, yes, but only so I can speak the truth that was meant to guide me home. The night folds itself around me, a cloak of stars stitched in silence, and the moon hangs above like a witness to the battles no one ever sees. I breathe slowly, learning to trust the air again, learning to steady the pulse that races ahead of my thoughts. Every leader has moments where the world feels too heavy, but heaviness teaches strength the way storms teach the sky how to hold lightning without fear. I walk deeper into the desert, each step softer than the last, because sometimes truth can only be spoken far from crowds, far from echoes, far from eyes that judge before they understand. The falcon in my heart circles restlessly as if waiting for the sunrise to give it permission to fly. I whisper to it, not yet, but soon, for truth is like a desert flower. It blooms only when courage finally meets patience. I remember the lessons my father placed in my hands. Strength is not the absence of struggle, but the choice to rise even when the ground trembles. And so I rise, not in silence, but in acceptance. The truth, I must confess, is not about weakness, not about regret, not about fear. It is about becoming becoming the man who does not hide behind expectations, who does not silence his own heart, just to satisfy the world. I inhale again, feeling the desert wind brush against my face like an old friend, reminding me you were born from open horizons. Do not shrink into narrow shadows. So I stand tall, even in the middle of uncertainty. I face the night, even when it tests my resolve. I hold my truth like a lantern cupped in both hands, knowing that when I release it, it will light the path for more than just myself. Tonight is not the end. Tonight is the beginning of a voice unafraid to be heard, of a heart unafraid to speak, of a soul unafraid to breathe without permission. For I am still fighting for my breath, but now I fight with purpose, and purpose always wins.